rules, and then I would let this show begin, all right? All right, sit down, take a good break, and enjoy the show tonight. Now, first up, there are 3 rules as usual. Rule number 1 is that there are 3 categories, okay? You have question 1 to 10. It is the easy round. If you get it right, you score 5 points. If you make a mistake, you would lose 2 points. Round number 2 is question 11 to question 20. If you get it right, you would score 10 points. If you make a mistake, you would lose 4 points. And then the final round is the difficult round, question number 21 to question 30. If you get it right, you score 15 points. If you make a mistake, then you would lose 6 points. Right? That's basically the structure and the point system to the competition. For us regular viewers out there, you already know how these rules work because every week we come to you. But there are some participants on stage tonight who needs to know this. So for the sake of them, I'm just repeating and spelling that out to you. Now, when a participant locks himself or herself into a question, then they have to do it within the 30-second countdown. And once they're in, then they have all the time to answer that question. And then they could move up depending on the point system. All right, other than that, I think we are ready for our first question. All right, coming up is round number 1, the secondary school challenge. All right, on the screen is question number 1. All right, where are the Melpa people from? A, from Jiwaka. B, from Western Highlands. C, from Anga. D, from Southern Highlands. Where are the Melpa people from? Your time starts now. All right, coming in quickly is Team Anga. All right?
I've been to Montagan a lot of times and I've seen on the buildings the word Melpa written there, so my answer is B, Melpa.
Your answer is
Western
B,
Highlands.
Melpa?
My answer is B, Western Highlands.
Western Highlands. All right? Are you sure? Melpa people?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're from Enga,
Yeah.
but you have been to Western Highlands a couple of times. And you are familiar with the Melpa people.
Yeah.
So you want to log that in. That's your answer?
Yeah,
You're going to change. All right, I'm logging in on this one. All right, let's check this out. It is correct. It is the Western Highlands province. All right. That has taken Team Anga up to 5 points. And ladies and gentlemen, we are moving into question number 2. This is question 2 coming up. In which country would you find this rock? All right, there's a picture question there. All right, nice, beautiful background, blue sky with a little structure down at the bottom. This is where the rock is. All right, in which country would you find this rock? A, Russia. B, Australia. C, New Zealand. D, South Africa. Where would you find this rock? And your time starts now. All right, Eastern Highlands province coming in quickly on this one.
I don't think it's A or D, so I'm guessing between B or C. I'm going with B, Australia.
You want to go with B, Australia?
Yes.
Yeah. Douglas, you are sure? That structure that you are looking over there, it
Yes.
looks like. Do you know the name of that? If it's from Australia, if you know it.
I don't know the name, but I think I've seen it in some commercial ads.
All right, he must have seen it in some ads. All right, if you're happy with that, I'm going to log you in now. All right, logging you in on this one. I think you are correct on this. Australia. All right. Yes, it is the famous Ayers Rock. So he is correct. It is found in Australia. No other places on earth but Australia. All right, we are moving into question number 3 on this. This is question 3 coming up. Which of these gas is dangerous to the ozone layer? A, methane. B, carbon monoxide. C, chlorofluorocarbons. D, carbon dioxide. Which of these gas is dangerous to the ozone layer? A, methane. B, carbon monoxide. C, chlorofluorocarbons. D, carbon dioxide. Who's coming in on this one? Western Highlands province. Yep, Christina?
The best answer I could give is C.
The best answer you could give is C. How do you know it is C and not D, carbon dioxide? Can you tell us?
I choose C because chlorofluorocarbon is a dangerous gas that is given out by the fires, gas from the exhaust pipe of the cars, and other dangerous gas. So I think that's the gas that is spoiling the ozone layer.
Wow, well done. It's a good scientific explanation, and I am convinced I'm going to log you in for C on this one. I think you are correct on this. Yes. Yes, CF says. All right. Chlorofluorocarbons, that has taken the score of Western Highlands team up to 5 points. And we move into question number 4 on this one. This is question number 4 coming up. Socceroo is the national soccer team of which country? A, Australia, B, Japan, C, New Zealand, D, Russia. Socceroo is the national soccer team of which country? A, Australia, B, Japan, C, New Zealand, D, Russia. And your time starts now. Simbu team coming in on this one. Andrew?
I gotta look around the question and which suits my heart, then I can answer.
So which one chooses your heart? Or suits your heart? Or touches your heart?
I think the answer that I can go for is D, for Russia.
D for Russia. So Russia touches your heart. So you want to stick with Russia? Then I'm going to put my hand down and lock you in. Yeah? All right, I'm going to put my hand down. If you are adamant that Russia is the answer, then...
Okay, this one.
Huh?
Yes.
Russia, you want to go for Russia? All right, we're going to log you in on that one. I'm afraid it is not Russia, but the answer is A, Australia. Socceroo is the national team of Australia. The word "roo" there at the end of soccer is from kangaroo. So this is how Australia come up with their name. So that was a mistake to Team Simbu, and that brought down to -2. All right, we move into question number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Highlands Secondary Quiz Challenge right here from the University of Goroka. We are coming to you right from Goroka. This is question number 5. I owe Tao 20 kina. I repaid him 7 kina 30. What is the difference? A, 1170, or 11 kina 70. B, 12 kina 70. C, 12 kina 30. D, 14 kina 70. It's a mathematics question. Every day we do this. We go to the shop, we buy something, we count our change. All right, if you pay someone 730 and you have a 20 kina, then how much would you have left from that transaction? All right, your time starts now. Simbu coming in on this one. Andrew?
I think the best answer that I could give is B.
Is A or B?
It's B.
B. Yeah?
Yes.
How good is your mathematics?
I just subtract 20 kina from 7 kina 30.
Yes. And then you end up getting
Okay.
12 kina 70 or 11 kina 70. All right, I'm gonna put my hand down and put you in.
Some calculation.
Yep. So, okay. I'm gonna put my hand down. Say yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, going in for that one. I think it's correct on this. Yes, it is 12 kina 70. Yeah, yep, it was correct. He just wasn't too sure he owed anyone else too or not. All right, but 12 kina 70 is the difference or the change. If he had paid 7 kina 30 away, he would have been left with that amount of money. All right, we are moving into question number 6 now. This is question 6 coming up. What is a noun? It's an English question. A, it's a grammar. B is a naming word. C is an action word. D is a describing word. What is a noun, as we all know? All right, who's coming in on this one? Eastern Highlands.
A noun is a naming word, so I'm going with B.
You sure?
I'm sure.
What's the difference between a noun and a verb?
A verb is an action word, and a noun is a naming word, so I'm going with B.
You definitely going for D. B, no question on B?
No question.
Yep, all right, I'm going to lock you in. If you're happy with that, I think it's correct too. Yes! Yeah, noun is a naming word, right? It was correct. Verb is an action word. All right, that was a bit of English here. We move into question number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, this is question number 7 on your screen. The famous Golden Gate Bridge is in which state of the United States? A, Utah, B, Colorado, C, New York, D, Los Angeles. The famous Golden Gate Bridge is in which state of the US? A, Utah, B, Colorado, C, New York, D, Los Angeles. All right, your time starts now. Anyone coming in on this? All right, Team Western Highlands coming in quickly on this one. You are on 5 points. Christina, what would be your answer on this? Question 7, you got 3 more to go before your team members comes in. If you could pick up 5 points from there, that would add a good number of points onto the rest of the team. Christina.
I believe the answer is C.
The answer is
C.
C. Are you sure? You have heard about Golden Gate? Yeah?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
And you think that it is in New York? Yeah? You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right, I'm going to lock you in on this one. All right, let's try New York. I think she's correct. Yes. All right, it is not in Utah, Colorado, or Los Angeles. It is in New York. So that was the correct answer. From American history and geography, definitely we knew that Golden Gate Bridge is found in New York. All right, moving on to question number 8. This is question 8 coming up. We got 2 more, including this one, before we finish off with our first round. Blood is manufactured in what organ of the body? A, the heart, B, the bone marrow, C, the liver, D, the kidney. Blood is manufactured or is produced in what part of the organ? A, the heart, B, the bone marrow, C, the liver, D, the kidney. All right, your time starts now. Coming in quickly is Eastern Highlands. All right.
The liver is not the answer. Kidney as well. I'm guessing it's between heart and bone marrow. But the heart pumps the blood, so I'm going with bone marrow.
You're
B.
going with bone marrow B. Okay.
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, he's confident that he trusts his science. He's going to lock that in. All right, I think he's correct. B is the correct answer. Bone marrow, all right? All right, blood is produced in the bone marrow. It gets into the heart to be pumped. So that is correct. All right, so we move into question number 9. Team Eastern Highlands taking the score up to 15 on this. All right, this is the second last question. What singing group is this? All right, there's a picture of some oldies, you would say. Which of these groups is depicted? All right, is actually depicted in that picture. A, the Eagles, B, Bee Gees, C, Beatles, D, the Backstreet Boys. Which singing group is this? All right, look at the picture carefully and your time starts now. All right, Cebu secondary team coming in on this one. Andrew, you're on 3 points. You pick up this and you take your team up to 8 points. If you make a mistake on this, you're going to lose 2 and you'll be dropping down to 1. What would be your answer for this one?
I think my answer should be D for Backstreet Boys.
D for Backstreet Boys. Yeah. You can recognize some of the Backstreet members in that picture. Yeah. Yes.
There are some.
Yeah, he could see some.
No, there are some unfamiliar faces. So.
Okay. So what do you want to do now? You want to stick with Backstreet, or you want to move up to the others like Eagles or Bee Gees or the Beatles? Which one of those would be then? All right, I'm going to log you in now.
I'm going to change my mind.
You're changing your mind?
Yes.
Okay, do it.
I'm changing my mind to C for Beatles.
C for Beatles, yeah?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to log you in now. Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, logging in on this one. I think it's correct on this. It is the Beatles. So after a long time, he has finally hit the right button on his buzzer, directing me here. All right, so that was points to Simbu, taking the score up to 8 points. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the final question for round number 1. Who was the first king of the biblical nation of Israel? That's a Bible question. A, King David. B, King Ahab. C, King Saul. D, King Solomon. Who was the first king of the biblical nation of Israel? And your time starts now. Eastern Highlands coming in on this one. Douglas?
King Solomon came later, as well as King Saul. I don't know who's King Ahab is, so I'm going with King David.
You want to go for King David, all right? You read the Bible?
Yes,
Yes.
I've read it.
Where do you think you're going to find this question in which part of the Bible?
Old Testament.
Old Testament, you know the book?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so take us to the chapter.
I think King David was the first because I can remember a story about
Him hitting Goliath?
yeah,
Okay.
those.
Uh-huh. So what happens after that?
I'm confused a bit.
You confused a bit? All right, anyway, all right, you quickly tell us. You want to stay with David, eh? You love David. You want to stay with that answer?
Yes.
Yes. All right, logging you on this one. Let's check this out. It is not King David, but it is King Saul. All right, so that was a mistake to you. All right, King Saul was the first one. David had a fight with him, and then later on, he took over. All right, so that was a mistake to you, and you have dropped down to 13 points. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of round number 1, and up are the scores. Eastern Highlands Province leading right now on 13 points, followed by Western Highlands on 10 points. Simbu on 8 points, Anga on 5. All right, it is getting very exciting here. The scores are very close to each other. I'm sure it is a good setup for round number 2. So do not go away. I will see you right after the break.